People of Vadia. Hello, Clueless fam. So this is the first time we are having a face-to-face conversation.
Right.
So hi, this is Tushneem.
Hi, this is Tosha.
And we are Clueless Navigators, as you all know. And if you haven't subscribed till now, do it. That would really motivate us to do the work that we are doing. And without wasting further time, let's dig into the video.
So, like, why Maldives? So, Maldives is a place, which we had planned since quite a long period of time. It's a commercialized place, but also it have an essence of nature as well. So
Right.
that's it. That was a main reason for we choosing Maldives for our honeymoon. So we stay in Kolkata. So from Kolkata we went to Mumbai, and from Mumbai we had our flight to Maldives. From Mumbai to Maldives and back to Mumbai, it costed out around
36,000.
36,000 for both of us. Now we stayed in Lankafushi Island, and which is basically the Paradise Island, belongs to that particular group, Lankafushi Island. And we stayed in beach villa for 2 days, and one day we stayed in the water suit, also known as the water jacuzzi villa. So for 2 days in beach villa, it costed us around 26,000 per day, right?
Right.
And for water villa, it costed us around 38,000 per day.
We stayed there for only a day.
Yeah, we stayed there for only a day.
Another cost which you would need to bear is the transportation from Mali airport to the island and back. So that you need to bear, and a speedboat transfer for one person will cost 120 US dollars back and forth. So that would come down to around 7 to 8,000 per person. Another parameter for international travel is visa.
Mhm.
Now Maldives is visa free for most of the countries, including India, but COVID situation has changed the scenario a bit. So you go into the immigration counter, stamp your passport, and you're good to go. But right now you need two more things: your COVID negative report and IMUGA form. Let's come to the COVID negative report. So several websites mention that they need the sample to be collected 72 hours before arrival in Maldives, and
Right.
some said 96 hours. So we were not sure. So we just, to be on the safer side, we had our samples collected 72 hours before our flight to Maldives, final flight to Maldives. And the situation in our country back then was not that bad, so we got our reports within a day, and we both were negative.
Yeah,
And
it was very pretty quick. I mean, we didn't
actually,
expect that we are going to get a result that fast.
right. So you need printed copy of COVID test report with your passport number and name mentioned on the report. Take care of that. And another thing is that IMUGA form. See, IMUGA form is kind of an health declaration form by the Maldivian government. So you need to fill that within 24 hours before arriving in Maldives. So if you're arriving in Maldives say Wednesday 9 a.m., you need to fill the form after Tuesday 9 a.m. within the 24-hour gap. So these are the few parameters that you need to keep in mind when you plan your trip to Maldives. Unfortunately, right now, Indians are banned from getting into Maldives due to our bad COVID situation in our country, but things will get better hopefully very soon, and we all get to travel internationally again. Make sure you have all the hard copies with you, as the airline check-in counter will ask you for those. They need to verify them.
Yes.
And if you are on a budget trip to Maldives, that is totally possible. You will find budget hotels, 3-star, 2-star hotels in Mafushi Island, like the normal hotels, standalone buildings, not island resorts. You can
Even also along with that, you can stay in Malé city as well.
Exactly.
It is beautiful. Majority of the people, we tend to stay in the islands. I mean, obviously it's beautiful, but if you're on a budget trip and you want to enjoy Malé Islands visit and everything, you can stay in the Malé city itself, and their budget hotels as well.
Right.
So since we stayed 3 days in our villa, so coming to being the foodie ourselves, we have to mention what we ate, or how was the spread and everything. So before that, I need to mention that yes, there are different systems you can take while you're booking. So there is a half board and then there is a full board. So half board includes only the breakfast and the dinner, and full board includes breakfast, dinner, and lunch as well. So lunch is the only thing which is the difference between these two. Now, I mean, we both, me and Tushnem both, being, like I mentioned, being foodie, I mean, we didn't find full board was required. We took full board for one day and half board for 2 days. So the food spread, oh my god, it's so amazing and it's so huge. I mean, if you have had your breakfast in a, I mean, it's such a lavish and huge breakfast spread. You won't even feel hungry at all. We had our sports activities and we enjoyed. We
We had
dived.
physical activities as
Yeah,
well.
a lot of
Still,
physical activities, but then also we didn't feel that hungry. I mean, for us, we believe half boat is more than enough. It's sufficient if we are traveling
right.
to Maldives. Now, but yeah, definitely you can go for full boat. So when we were staying in the water villa, we had our full boat meal, so that includes lunch as well.
Right.
It is, yeah, something you wanna, if you wanna experience, definitely you can,
But it's not
it is
required.
not
Like,
required,
it will definitely
exactly.
surpass with the breakfast and the heavy
Exactly,
dinners. You'll be totally
exactly.
fine with it.
And also, like, you will have in-house foods as well,
So
so
you
which
can
you
always
can,
order like a
yeah,
conventional hotel thing.
definitely. Also, along with that, there are room services. You can find a lot of things in your room refrigerator if you want to have anything from there. So
You have to pay for that,
yeah,
obviously.
exactly. Definitely, you have to pay for it.
Now,
It's not free.
right. Now let's come to the cost of paper items. I'll just give you a
Mm-hmm.
small example. I'll show you some prices on the screen right now. You can see that. And for the beer lovers out there, just this is just for reference. You can get a pint of Tiger or Carlsberg at $6 US. So you can get that. The prices are a bit higher on the higher side in the island resorts in Maldives, but not too high that you can't afford a drink or something like that.
Correct.
So I think it can totally be done with a certain right amount of planning and booking way advance when you travel. So it will be totally fine. So our fixed costs come down to around 1,45,000 approximately. Now see water
That
sports,
excludes the water
right.
sports. Yes.
It's not, we didn't include the water sports in this cost because it's totally depend on the person who is traveling. So if he is interested in water sports, the cost will definitely go up. Just to give you an example, a 15-minute
Jet ski
jet
ride.
ski ride was around
$80.
80 US dollars.
Right.
So just to have an idea.
Also, I mean, we had food from the bar which was there, so that also costed us more. So we
Right.
are not, I mean, involving those amounts because those are something depends on person to person who are traveling. But yeah, the fixed cost will be somewhere around 1,45,000 near about.
Right, it will be totally good with that amount.
Yeah.
If you're traveling on a budget and stay in a good five-star budget,
Correct.
five-star villa,
Budget 5 star,
so
yeah.
you'll be fine with
But
1,50,000.
honestly, I mean, you won't even consider this as a budget one because the villas are way too exclusive and it's amazing. I mean, both
It's
the
worth
beach,
your money,
yeah, it's
actually.
worth your money. Both the beach villa and the water villa, I mean, both are too good. It's amazing.
Just to conclude, Maldives is an awesome place to visit, be it with your friends, be it with your family, be it with your partner, be it with anyone. You can even travel solo, it'll still have a
Yes.
lovely time out there. And I hope that things get better and we get to travel to this gem of a place again. And if you want
Definitely.
any tips and tricks, if you want any help, feel free to just comment down below and share
We'll
this
be happy to
video.
help.
Exactly, and share this video with your friends who are planning a trip to this gem of a place. And you can book your flights, your hotels through any websites. I think more people are more seasoned these days booking tickets. I don't have any advice to give to them about that. Just have some time in your hand and compare in different websites so that you can spend a bunch
Correct.
of your money. So that's all from our end for today. I hope we'll be back in front of your screens with another video very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.